But Steve, you don't normally stream on a Saturday. Well, I do when I fuck up the one that I was supposed to do on Friday. You punk. I'm sure you're not a punk. I'm sure you're a lovely man slash woman with beautiful eyes or chest hair. Anyway, do you need me to fucking hold your hand while you take a piss as well? No, get off my back. Right, we're here, and we've got to do this because it's important this time, unlike every other time. This snake, or what, a man who was a snake, or a man who's in a snake, who I'm assuming is in that castle. If he's not, this entire intro is going to really fall flat. But anyway, he's a right wrong-un from what we've heard, and more importantly than that, he's giving snakes a bad name. And if you're a regular viewer, you'll know why that personally offends me. That's right. It's time for the return. Hang on, it's any second now. It's time for the return of Monty Cam. And yes, Monty. I mean, he's asleep right now, but I can assure you, trust me, he is deeply invested in reclaiming the good name of snakes everywhere. And he has personally asked me to duff up this wrong-un for making snakes, for the constant misrepresentation of snakes in popular media or even unpopular media. So we're doing it as a personal favour to Monty, who I'm sure will appreciate it and isn't at all solely thinking about when he's next going to be fed. So with that fire in our loins, hearts, we're ready to set off, and that's our righteous motivation for something we were going to do anyway because we need it to progress the game. So with all that underway, let's go smack a snake for the good of snakes. Yes, that makes sense. You fucker, you... I do remember your name. I could never forget the name of a fiend like Riker Preytard. You're not him. Fuck. I thought this was gonna be him. How many of you fucking fat pricks am I gonna have to fight? You're getting really old now. Oh, bloody hell. You've ruined my intro as well, and that is completely unforgivable. I'm gonna stamp in your general vicinity and probably die because I'm clearly not at the top of my game. What is the top of your game, Steve? Fucked if I know. Go through all the episodes and someone tell me. Probably in part 30 something for like 5 seconds. That one string of good dodges I did against Malekith before I completely gave up and had someone help me fight and kill him. That's going to be my high point of the entire LP. You better not be doing that roly-poly shit. I fucking knew it. You doughy bastard. Calm down, you fucking Beyblade. What's wrong with you? Have some common decency. There's nothing noble about you. Oh, for fuck's sake. You really have ruined my intro now. You think I can do all that shit again? It's a miracle I remembered it all. What a tosspot. Right, okay, so I thought that was going to be the main boss room, but apparently there's more. Damn. You really can't do prepared bits on a blind LP, can you? Apparently when you think you've found the big bad, the fucking Michelin Man is actually waiting for you. Anyway, some good news is that I've been a good farmer and I've been harvesting a bountiful crop of yeet. And so we've got our intelligence to 60 and we can fire this big comet shit without the use of any silly hats. So that's good. And it'll probably pack a little extra punch too. I don't think we've done anything but that, so maybe instead of the icy stomping about, we should try actually using our best weapons against this fat fuck. You're going to Yep, I knew it. You were going to interrupt me. That's good damage when you can hold it. But it is a bit of a glass cannon approach in that, yeah, I don't know how often I'm going to have the time to fucking fully charge that and let it go. For example, there. That definitely wasn't going to be it. I don't know why you even tried there, Steve. Motherfucker. Oh damn, it doesn't actually stagger him. It does the damage, but he can keep coming right through it. That's a pisser. Oh, come on then, you fucking albino Jaffa cake motherfucker. Oh, stuck on a wall, are you? I will take any cheap advantage I can get. As is evidenced by damn near every part of this playthrough. To be fair, you're cheap as well with that roly-poly shit, so... God damn it. Steve used Hyper Beam. Oh, Steve needs to recharge. Steve needs to get the fuck out. Steve's gonna hurt himself in confusion. Fuck off! Oh, fucking hell. You got like 1 pixel of health, you fucking balloon. In fact, why am I bothering recharging? I could hit him with anything at this point. I could cough on him and he'll die. Right. Godskin Stitcher and Noble Presence. And I've got a trophy for the sheer amount of these twats I've killed. You fucking hope so at this point. What is the Godskin Presence? I almost think it was a... No, I think it might have been an Ash of War. As ever, the working out of what the fuck things are is a constant problem. No, it's an incantation. Thrust out belly with gusto to unleash repelling shockwave. Well, for once it's an incantation I'm kind of fine with not using. Probably funny though, isn't it? Yeah, so that's a shame. And the piercer, so that's going to be a pointy sword if I had to guess. Stitcher, not piercer, but I imagine it does pierce. Elegant piercing sword, wielded by inelegant fatty bum-bums, with a celadon-coloured blade wielded by Godskin nobles. The nobles possess skill with the sword, unmatched by any lowborn. I guess I'm not lowborn then, because I kicked his ass. Despite its size, successive attacks from this weapon are swifter than the eye can follow. Not when you have a hyper beam and you're standing on the other side of the room. Anyway, as I say, that wasn't really, you know... I had a whole thing planned and that you really ruined it there, the fucking doughboy. Serpent's Amnion. Don't think that's anything I want. Like the amniotic sac. Oh god, you're really going Bloodborne. That's, for those who don't know, that's like that I've basically picked up snake placenta. Don't even know what it is. Please tell me it's not a helmet. It's got to be is it? It didn't seem like a talisman. No. You fool. Of course it isn't. It's gotta be something I missed then. Oh, can't go through one episode without playing this fucking game, can we? What could it be? There it is. Amnion from a womb that bore unintended offspring. Amnion from the mother's womb, which cradled the poor unwanted offspring of a repellent birthing ritual. It will never dry out, remaining damp indefinitely. Why would you leave that hanging around? Wonder how much of their budget goes on candles. Oh, also we haven't really had a look at this. This appears... Yes, there's a big snake head and some other sort of, I guess, nondescript snake skin holding it together. Seek snake. I've been seeking the snake. Oh, hello. What's all this then? Oh, bloody hell. I thought there was a door over there. There might be. Let's go back down. One exploration at a time. I knew it. Be wary of cliff. Richard? He's not been cast into some allegation as well, has he? Contraption does not move. Bit pointless me being here then, really, isn't it? Nah, that made it all worth it. Alright, well, in many ways that's good, because if anything defeats me, it's a choice of two paths. Many other things defeat me, but that's, you know, just one of them is a choice of two paths. Fuck me. You got enough candles, you think? Aren't you supposed to be the son of the Renala and fucking sorcery and everything? Think you couldn't make some magic to brighten the place up? You have to go with all these candles and they have to be bright red. Bit pretentious. Well, well, well. It's a volcano. I didn't see that coming. Is this? Oh, hang on, I'm getting flipped turned upside down. That's just back down, isn't it? There was a... Pretty sure it was Bloodborne, or Dark Souls 3, or possibly both. But there was an area with a very, very similar layout to this before. I know it's a church, so you could argue the layout is going to be similar, but I remember that, you know, two lifts on either side kind of situation. Maybe he's in there? Maybe he's outside. Fucked if I know. See, I was naturally wary there because, you know, it's lava and you should be, but then I forgot that we've seen what lava does in this game. And it's a royal fuck all. So it really don't matter. The worst thing it does is slow you down. Oh, well, that was worth it. Mind out the way. That was definitely the best pick of ability for this area. You're doing me a solid, you frosty boot stomper. Depths ahead, in short offer Elden Ring. You, because of Lord of the Rings, is that the reference to that? I haven't even seen them, but you know, at this point everyone knows how it, generally how it goes. Cast it into the, you know, all that shit. I think they word it a bit more elegantly than that, but that's the gist. This seems climactic, but it might not be. Huh. Oh, bloody hell. Of all the fucking people I didn't want to see. People being a loose definition. Where? For art thou? Anywhere else but here? Hey! Jesus. Leave it out. You muppet. This feels like a shortcut, but I'm not sure where to yet. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just progress. Is this anywhere important? Oh, bloody hell. We weren't even close to done with this level, were we? Oh, well. Oh, hello. He shot first. You definitely did, you creepy fuck. You stay away. No! Exactly what I didn't want. Who's casting bullshit? It's always the old man. Get out of it. I know I'm technically trespassing on your basement, but you know. It's how we do. There's fuck all down here. Let there be door. Oh, there is a door. I thought that wasn't going to be a door. But it is. Missionary's Cookbook. Here lies Gordon Ramsay. He wasn't a missionary. No, he wasn't. You were working off the cookbook part of it and you didn't have anything else, did you? Holy proof dried liver. Wow, that's super interesting. Let's focus on that instead of my failed jokes. Back up the stairs, running away from disappointment. Maybe there's lore implications to this area, because there's not much else going for it. I think there's some dodgy drops I could do onto all that stuff, but I ain't gonna risk that on stream. I'll do that some other Rosemary. Hello. You charlatan. Snakes are meant to be cute. Well, they can be, sometimes. You're not cute. Ow. Ah, oh, okay. Oh, there's a secret one there. Is this where I think it is? Yes. Lovely days. Lovely fuck! I thought it was flush against the wall, and I was going to try and get into that secret bit. Ah, Knickerbocker. And it's really hot today as well. Thought we were over this shit. Paul Lavar, Burton. Right, let's maybe do this a bit better this time. Give you a humming of it. Oh, it's just a secret slumber party with one guy and his pots of shit. Oh no, no, there's another one. Where the fuck are you? Oh, well that's just unsettling. I thought it was bad when I had squirrels in the loft. Here, ahead. You reckon? I'm not so sure. Up. What does this do? Oh, hello. Okay. I'm not gonna turn that down. Aha! Dickhead. This is where we find out they can just skate over lava. To be fair, I can pretty much... Well, not skate, that's... But, you know. Can kaplonk over lava. What the fuck? Oh! You guys can just come right out of it. You know, that's not really anatomically, biologically accurate. Snakes are cold-blooded. They like a bit of warmth. You can still fucking burn them and melt them. They're not fucking lava resistant. Really, Steve? Is that the, you know, inconsistency and logical problems you're having with this scenario? Not the fact that they're fucking 8 foot with arms and legs and wielding swords. Yes, you're right. Oh god, I love this room already. Fuck off now. Right, let's deal with this in an orderly fashion. By which I mean from a distance and without them knowing. Aren't you supposed to be able to boil frogs without them realising? Well, I got one of them. Are you fucks fine with the lava as well? No, 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 no. Oh, you cheesy piece of cheese. Wow, that was the hottest burn in this place. Shut up, me. I'm doing my best. Lucky that one got him in two, because I ran out of juice. Oh, another one of those. Well, that's handy. With a bit of a nothing at the end of all this. A rare Saturday stream. How was your weekend? Hello, a little princess. Yes, it's well, I bollocksed up and missed the Friday one, so I felt I needed to redeem it. God forbid I deprive everyone of the 3 a week. How was your weekend? Kind of awful, to be honest. I feel like I should zhuzh it up for the stream and be like, yeah, not too bad, just, you know, getting along, doing fine, this and that. No, it's fucking nightmare. But it's, you know, ended on an alright note, so that's the main thing. Positive moving forward, which is what you gotta hope for. And often doing these streams, well, when I can do them well, makes me feel better, so another part of why I'm doing this sort of late on a Saturday night. Well, actually, only semi-late, depending on your definition. Ah! Why did your head explode with shit? Said my therapist. She's not very good. Commoner's headband. Commoner's muck. Oh really? I had the altered one of this all along. There are no commoners remaining with their wits about them. Seems a bit classist. I'm sorry to hear that. Glad it ended on a high note. How is Monty doing? Monty is doing well. In fact, I've sort of dedicated this stream to him in that we are going to fight a snake, and so, to my mind, we're rather reclaiming the honour of snakes, or something. I've got the Monty cam set up and everything. He's deeply invested in the stream. He's always keen to watch, but I know it looks like he's sleeping, but he's, you know, he's really riveted, as I'm sure everyone is. But no, in actuality, he just finished shedding his skin today, in fact. So he is quite understandably knackered, and that's probably why he's asleep. Oh God, is that a thing all of you are just going to do now? Oh, and you're down there. Well, you can stay down there. Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm actually just going to leave them, because I don't think they're worth fighting for that. Oh God. Just a dude chilling in the lava. Yeah, it's these snakes, for whatever reason, are lava immune. To be fair, I'm pretty much near lava immune, which shouldn't really be the case, but ow, what the fuck keeps hurting me there? Is it just a weird bit of fiery ground there? That felt buggy. Oh, hang on a minute, I'm back here. What the f... How did this happen? We're smarter than this. Oh, okay, you're definitely new. Yeah, and a bit of a show-off by the looks of it. You weird bulbous-throated snake person. Well, it takes all sorts to build a blasphemous church. Okay, this is seeming like we're a bit more close to where someone might live, but then again, I don't know if it's really someone we're going after, or something. What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. It looks like a potato holding a staff. Alright, let's kill the potato. That remains a fucking excellent move. Man serpent ashes. Oh, we can have our own snake boy fight for us. An egg? Could be an egg. That would make a lot more sense than a potato, thinking about it. Which means it's probably a potential snake. Funny, Renala was all about the eggs as well. But hers were amber and stuff. I wonder if there's any connection there. And you're protecting it, are you? Oh god. It stands up. It's a snake with an egg on its head? It's a literal egg head. Okay. Why is it anything with like weird shit on its head is a good sorcerer? I mean, I know I'm doing nothing to refute that stereotype, but I mean, arguably I'm not a good sorcerer, so you know. Weird. Lots of skulls. Heard something skittering about there. A throne fit for a snake? I think they prefer caves. What was that? I heard a whoof. No, never mind. Didn't expect one of these, but then I sort of never do. Time for snake. Okay, good. Right, we're finally here then, performing for you. I'm fairly confident I'm going to lose these runes. Oh well, these are the decisions we make. Right, let's work out who we want to summon first. I don't really have any icy people. I'm kind of the icy person. Let's just stick with the boys then. See how that does, and I'll get me hyper beam ready. Surprised there isn't a site of grace nearby. That would have been ideal, really. I did open up one shortcut a little way back, but that is in fact a way back now. This is going to be a bit of a shitty run to do if we don't nail it first time. Although there could easily be a stake of Marika on the other side, so we might have to make do with that. All right. Oh, and there is a site of grace. Well, wonderful. You know, I did just say that snakes prefer caves, so in many ways, lore accurate. Right, now, is it going to be half man, half snake, or the man entirely in the snake, or just a full snake? Only one way to find out. Yeesh. Weird that there's loot here. Oh. Does it want me to use that particularly? Serpent Hunter? Okay, well hang on. Let me look at this first in case this is something like the only thing that can kill the great Juba Duba. Weapon that serves as both greatsword and spear, thought to have been used to hunt an immortal great serpent in the distant past. Wonder who that might refer to. It manifests a long blade of light when facing such a creature. When their master's heroic aspirations degenerated into mere greed, his men searched for a weapon with which they might halt their lord. And it has no requirements to use, which suggests maybe you have to use it? Can I put it on here without being encumbered? Because I might not have time to chop and change, so to speak. Okay. Anything else I need? A great serpent killing shield? Let's see what the moveset is first. Oh, okay. Shiny and right off the bat. Okay, this is a bit like... what's his fucking name? Omsk? Yorm, that was it, in Dark Souls 3. You fight him with a massive wind-based sort of gimmick weapon. I guess that's what we're doing here. I'm gonna summon the boys all the same. Every little helps. Right, you big sorry excuse for a snake. This is for Monty, and for making him feel inferior. God-devouring serpent. Yeah, you're making me feel inferior now. Oh, Jesus. Woo! Oh no, we're not having that. You're not. I'm not a god. You shouldn't be trying to eat me. Oh, and don't do that either. I mean, Monty can't do that. At least that I know of. Oh no! Oh no! At least I can kind of hit him from a distance with this. Ah! Fuck! Oh, I staggered him. Get in there? No, not there. Okay. Kind of assumed it would be there, but it ain't there. Boo! So yeah, I can't see Riker, Pretard, or whatever his name is in the middle of that anywhere, to be honest. He's more snake than man now. Oh god, no, he's got me. Let me go, please. Ow. No, 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 no. Ow, ow. That really hurt. But for some reason, you didn't eat me, so I appreciate that. You didn't even try to constrict me. What kind of snake are you? Bada boom. That was pretty chill, all things considered. Is there a second phase? Or maybe... Oh. Oh no, this isn't over. I bet we have to run into the lava for the crit. You might have been right, yeah. Could have been like a heart or something. Oh, oh jeez.
Very well.
What? Oh dear. You're not going to chop your arm off too, are you? They all seemingly do that. Or stab their hand or something. Oh. That's a neat party trick. You have a very silly voice. But I appreciate that, you know, a party trick of, well, it's the opposite of sword swallowing, I suppose. Rykard, that was it. Lord of Blasphemy. Lord of silly, croaky voice. Okay, well, at least the weapon is still the way to go, but yes, I can see this being a tad more difficult. I'm good, we like not having a family. Yeah, you know, family's not everything. I mean, when this is the option on the table, I think I'm good, honestly. Being an orphan gets a bad rap. Oh, there he goes again. Yeah, no, I couldn't see it. There's normally like an orange glow to where you've got to crit them, but I couldn't see it. Well, Archimedes and Bill are still with us, so that's good. They're helping to be a decoy. Oh, bloody hell, it jumps. Oh, this is getting a bit dicey now, as in I can't actually see. I'm going to do some of this to be on the safe side. Oh. I hadn't used the special ability of this the whole time. I should be doing that. Because that seems good. Although, it takes a while and it's not that... Oh, fuck, what are you doing now? Oh! That looked very blasphemous. Naughty blasphemy snake. Bad church snake. You kept the choir alive then. Not without a sense of theatrics, this guy. Oh no, don't go do it! Oh god, that's bad timing. That's alright, I clonked you on the nog again. Oh no, I thought I staggered him, but I hadn't. Ah, you know, fuck off. Piss off. Shit off. This one's for Monty, who has no concept of the idea of a dedication. But nonetheless. There we go. Bit more involved, but honestly, still not all that challenging. That was an awful lot of dialogue for someone who has dematerialized. So is he actually dead, or is this going to go on a third time? A serpent never died. Nah. Interesting how that cutscene played out. And I didn't actually get a choice to join his family. Like, I wouldn't have, but, you know. Aye, surcoat. What's all that about then? Brown surcoat draped over chainmail. The insignia emblazoned on the front marks out the wearer as the eyes and ears of Sir Gideon the All-Knowing. Oh? Someone working for Gideon came here and died. Interesting. We don't know where Gideon's gone, as of present. That went much smoother than expected. Yes, it did rather. Usually when it's a bit of a gimmicky fight with a gimmick weapon, they can't put it too much. Although I am curious, I should have tried out if you can even hurt him with regular weapons. It does feel a bit naff to limit it to just this thing. Like maybe this does more damage, but you know. Who knows? But yeah, a serpent never dies apparently. Well, you know, in captivity they can live up to 30 years, which is impressive, but they do die. Monty's got a good while with us yet. He turned fuck, I should really remember this. 7 this year. And we mustn't forget to check this time. Remembrance of Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Yep. Jabba jabba joo jab. Rykard took the form of a giant serpent that he might devour, grow, and live eternally. I understand. The road of blasphemy is long and perilous. One cannot walk it unprepared to sin. I don't even know if it's a sin, mate. It's just weird. Like, you're making it sound too grandiose. It's like you... you know, it's like you turn up to a confessional in a fursuit and it's like, I am unholy. And it's like, no, you're not. You're just into some weird shit. And I don't... Like, I'm not going to invite you out or anything, but I don't think you're damned, necessarily. He's just trying to give his weird kinks religious significance. And I'm not falling for it. I've seen too many people try that bollocks. So I'm wandering around because, like, what is it actually over? Is it just a kind of gaslighty final words that you want to, like, if you have to die, you've got to say something like, you know, just laugh. Even just laughing as you die is going to kind of put the fear into them. It'd be like, what the fuck? Why was he laughing when I killed him? What does he know? What have I done? Or the classic, you know, I was holding them back. You fool, what have you done? Something like that. Just freak him out. If you got to die, at least give him some anxiety on the way out. No? Oh, no, I guess that's it. Alright, chill. Cool. I'll be off then. Whenever I find the door. Yeah, I guess I just fast travel out of here. Maybe he reappears later. Yeah, I gotta assume that, if at all. Right, yes, we should go back and talk to Tanith. I don't... she might be pissed with us. We might be about to get ganked by everyone as soon as we warp in here, so... Do we have enough runes to level up now? He dropped a lot. Well, that's why I popped that item one, but I wasn't really thinking. We currently need about 200,500. I'm not good with the exact numberage, but 2, 5, many zeros. That sort of thing. So we're close to a level up. We definitely want to hold on to these, but we're not there yet, unfortunately. We're sort of like 3/4 of the way there, I guess. Okay, I'll put this away for now, but if something happens, I'm gonna have to very quickly re-equip it. Let's err on the side that he was just bluffing and having a creepy final words. Hello, your shadow did a weird thing for a second there.
You. It's true then. You've defeated our Lord.
Yeah, a little bit.
No. I must thank you.
That's lucky.
Our Lord was yet weak. You have taught us that. Defeat is not the end. Our Lord is immortal, and will one day rise again. Stronger. Until then, I must stay the path and do my part.
When you say one day, is it like, are we talking within the next couple of weeks or millennia from now?
I will leave the Volcano Manor before long.
Oh, so pretty soon then, if you're getting the fuck out of Dodge.
I will miss these encounters. The champion who walks the tainted path shines all the more. I always was an admirer.
We've had all of 3 encounters and I haven't actually walked your tainted path. You asked me to assassinate someone and I've not done it. But I'm very grateful that your bouncer here hasn't caved my head in.
This is farewell.
Is it?
Perhaps we will meet again along the path.
Maybe. Depends what path. It depends if you can actually get up out of that chair, you lazy... Anyway. We are a ladies' man. Apparently so. Oh. This guy's gone, and in his place left something. My thanks. I see. Now we can do a fancy bow. Very prim and proper. What does everyone in here think about it? Or are you all gone too? Hounslow is gone. Not Hounslow, he was of House Hounslow. Whatever his fucking name was. Bernal's still here.
So, you killed Rykard.
Well, apparently that's complicated.
No ill will. The strong take. Such is our code. Even he was prepared to meet a wretched end when he first took blasphemy unto his very flesh. But any road, the volcano manor is no more. Though we may yet fulfill an old promise. We hunted our own kind, and took what was theirs. And with everything in hand, the time has come to rise against the Earth Tree.
I'm kind of way ahead of you on that. I don't know if you've left this room any time recently, but yeah, I've kind of done your job for you there as well. Maybe if you did anything other than, you know, phallically suggest things with your posture.
O greater will, hear my voice. I am the recusant Bernal, inheritor of my brother's will, and you will fall to my blade. We refuse to become your pawns. Consider this fair warning.
You just gonna keep talking to yourself? Shall I go?
Greater will,
Okay, I'll just go.
Bernal.
Even the maid's gone. Take that guy who called us maidenless. We have all the maidens now. Yeah, fucking Vare, wherever he is. Although he just keeps going on about, do an invasion, please. Try out the finger. That's all I can get him to say now, but we're certainly not maiden. Well, one of our maidens did set herself on fire, to be fair. We kind of have to own that. But, I still think she was into us before she did that. She was just very career driven. What do you think about it all? Probably don't care, do you?
Gone and killed Rykard. You scheming little bastard. Cripes, you make this nonsense seem, well, less nonsensical. Perhaps a tarnished will be Elden Lord after all. But for now, this manor is finished. The demigod beast is slain, and Tanith has lost her head. A fine mess. But how else could it end? When Daddy Ambition's head over heels courting Lady Blasphemy. Well, here I am, untethered, once again. Goodbye, my friend.
Do your knees not hurt?
What is it? Oh, come to make a parting donation to Patch's Emporium?
No, you haven't got any new stock in. No, it's all the same shit.
Stingy little beggar. Try to find it in your heart next time, eh?
Yeah, well, try to find the cartilage in your kneecaps, you froggy prick. Lady Tanith has lost her head, he said. Doesn't seem like she has. They keep saying the volcano manor's finished. I mean, the place hasn't fallen apart or anything. It's still here. You're going to let all this go to waste? It's a perfectly good home. At least make it a homeless shelter or something. I like how everyone is like, well, time to leave. Nothing left here. Yeah, it's odd, right? Like, there's plenty of stuff left here. I don't quite... There's unopened doors, even. Have you even been in these rooms? You're rather leaving this place unexplored, I feel. Who's going to keep all these candles lit? You have a duty. There wasn't anything up here, was there? Just an invasion. Right, okay. So... what? Yeah, see, I'm... I was all but ready to fuck off, but, like... I don't know... I don't know when or where he's going to come back, or if that's a thing. I guess let's just fuck off for now. In terms of the Divine Tower of this place, there doesn't appear to be one. But there is still this abandoned one, which we couldn't get into. So maybe Divine Tower of West Altus. I guess that's kind of West Altus. I mean, Mount Gelmir, is it its own thing, or does it count? Oh, fuck it, just go there and find out. It's either going to be unlocked or it isn't it? So, yeah, and then we can twang his rune off and work out what that does. And then I guess we'd go back to the mountaintops of the giants and do the rest of that area. Is it just me, or is the Erd tree looking more and more burnt? I mean, it does make sense. Fire does progress, but... Although there is also this area. And I have no idea what this is. I saw this, I think I saw it on stream at one point, when I got to about here, and yeah, no idea what that's about. But it's surrounded by poison. Also there, that's going to be a cave of some kind. Things to explore. First of all, let's see if this is a thing. So it is. This must be the one connected to Mount Gelmir then. I hate me. What? No, it's fine. I just sneezed. Sorry about that. It looks slightly malicious. The giant burning tree? A little bit. To be fair, even when it was, you know, glowing gold with holy light, it's a bit imposing just by its sheer size, really. Goodness bless you. Thank you. Oh, he's not going to appear here of all places, is he? That just occurred to me. That would be quite an interesting subversion of these divine towers, to have a boss fight at the top of one of them. I'm curious now. Okay, it appears pretty standard. Very, very close to the old Erd tree. Am I just going to be worrying everywhere now that Rykard's going to rear his ugly two heads? Rykard's Great Rune. Let's see what that do. Hey, whoa, restores HP upon defeating enemies. Well, fucking move over, Godric. That's the one we're using from now on. Rykard was amongst the children of Renala and Radagon, who became demigods stepchildren after Radagon's union with Queen Marika. But Rykard fed himself to the blasphemous serpent because he was bloody mental. Great Rune and all. He couldn't stand his parents' penchant for names beginning with R. After all, his brothers and sisters, Rosie, Rectangle, Richard, Robert, Rebecca. This was a bad idea. Randy and Rent Boy. I don't know why that came to mind. He was the most poorly named of them all. He couldn't take it anymore and he lost his mind and fed himself to a serpent. That's my new headcanon. Hire me from software. I feel like if he comes back, he will come back at endgame for the boss fight. I don't know really. Like, he doesn't strike me as a final boss, but I could be wrong. Maybe shortly before, like, the finale, but yeah, I really don't know actually. But neat. We're definitely going to be using that then. Although at present we have no rune arcs, so that's a bit of a ball ache. Let's go back to the round table actually, if only to see what we can make out of his remembrance. While that's loading, we've just got time to check back in on the Monty cam. Still asleep. Alright, well, you know. It's a hard life. Eating, sleeping, slithering. Still no Gideon. Nope. Don't know where they've gone. He's taking it easy. He is, which, you know, to be fair, unwrapping a whole layer of skin off yourself when you've got no arms or legs sounds like a fucking nightmare. I'd be exhausted as well, so fair play to him, he deserves a rest. Having to do it every 4 to 5 months must be the really annoying part. Right, despite you being dead, we can still use your services. I don't know if we can use your surfaces, I don't want to think about that. Right. Blasphemous Blade. We can't use because of course it's... Why is there a faith requirement? It's called the Blasphemous Blade. You can't keep doing this game. It's a fire sword as well. I love fire swords. Although it's a bit gross, but I mean, you know. Even that first bit seems contradictory. Sacred Sword of Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. How can it be sacred and blasphemous? Remains of the countless heroes he has devoured writhe upon the surface of this... Okay, that's really disgusting actually. Now they share the same blood, bound together as family. Some HP is restored upon defeating an enemy. See, I love it. I love that too, when fucking weapons give you your health back. Ah, oh, bloody hell. What about this one? Of course that needs faith as well. Releases searing spirits that repeatedly explode after delay. Look at that. A fireball of burning, exploding skulls. And the best I've got is Hyper Beam. Fuck me. Spellcasters are so dicked over in this game. These spirits manifest from the rancor of heroes who met a violent end. The Lord granted them an audience, whereupon they were welcomed by the maw of the great serpent, and within the serpent's bowels they became the Lord's kin. Oh, so it's like explosive fiery diarrhea, snake skulls. Snake diarrhea skulls. Alright, you put me off it a bit now. I don't imagine I'm going to be able to get his armour, such as it is. No, unsurprisingly he didn't really go in for all that. He believes in himself strongly. Right, yes. He has a great amount of faith in the power of his blasphemy. Right, how much can I sell this for, since I can't actually use it for anything? 5. Oh, that could be enough for a level. This probably seems like a waste to people watching who are in the know, but you know, I'm not going to get my faith stat up anytime soon, so bada boom. And that is almost enough for a level up. It is frustratingly short, actually. We never use these fucking knives. Let's sell all these. Right, let's see. How's that? 2, 5, 6. Shit. Sell some more stuff. I probably got a bunch of these I can sell. I got 200 of them. Clearly I'm not using much in the way of the fire things, so but these only go for very small amounts, don't they? Piss twister. I think we're past the point of absolution. Let's sell that. Sell a bunch of white flesh. This is gonna take forever. Although actually those go for 50 and we literally never use them, so crab eggs, you can get them anywhere, more or less. Land octopus ovary, I just don't like carrying them around. Vulgar bloom, sure. More like vulgar bloom. Right, that should do it. 256. 2568. Yes, good. This will definitely be worth it for that one uptick of a point. But you know, I'm gonna put it actually into strength, because even though we're not a strength build, we're so woefully limited on what we can wield, either by faith or by strength. I'm not going to start putting stuff into faith, but I can at least beef us up a bit. Cool. So, next course of action. And now we can die without consequences. Exactly, that is the most important thing. It's always like a weight has been lifted anytime I level up like that. Okay, no cave. Let's go see what this bloody place is. Otherwise we never will, probably. I wonder if it's his backup mansion. And we still haven't met the Lord of Blood properly. They were saying, like, the Lanedale sewers and everything, but I thought we fully explored them. Maybe now the Erd tree's burnt, something has opened up down there. I guess that's possible. Right. Oh, don't mind me. A lot of folks out on a midnight stroll tonight. Have I checked this? Is there goodies here? Thief! You're right. What am I looking at here? Oh, it's a pumpkin head. Okay. Well, that's certainly a whole thing. Possibly only as big as a fort. Something died. Now, how the jonky crime buster do we get down there? Guess maybe there's a path? If we can get down into that valley area? It's the best idea I got at the moo. I do feel like I haven't done the most thorough sweep of the Altus Plateau compared to other areas. There could have been things I've missed. Yeah, okay, I guess we're going down there, even though I know what's down there. The fucking worm-faced people again. Let's see if we can fuck this up. Sure can. Should have cottoned your horse. Should have cottoned on. That's the pun that I should have made there. Almost had it at the speed in which it would have been ideal. That doesn't really hold up in court or in the bedroom. Second best pun doesn't win the fun. God, these loading screens take a while. Okay, well now we know-ish where we go. Ooh, I can't drop from here, surely. That'd be very embarrassing if I could have done that the whole time. No, I don't think I can actually. I think that's a piss take waiting to happen. But is there somewhere better I can warp to? Not really. Not through all this bit. I mean, no, I don't know if that's it. Although there is a path there. Fuck it, let's try that. It's a long way back, but I mean, if we can get on the path, then in theory it's a straight shot. Thing is, obviously we've been here before, and I can't think of seeing any particular valley at the time. I know this bit went downhill, but not so much. It was a valley? Maybe it was. So yes, we were rather distracted by the capital and all its shiny goodness. But I guess what we never did was jaunt on down here. Oh, Melissa! I thought Millicent had moved. She's still there. I could have sworn I checked her and she wasn't there. Am I forgetful, or is that a bug? Who knows? Do you have anything new to say now that I've set a massive tree on fire and killed a creepy snake man?
Now, I'm tracing the path Melania took. She's
No,
passed
yeah, okay, same as always. Well, fuck. That was a bit one note. I mean, there's being focused on your goal, and then there's just having no small talk about current affairs, yeah? If I can make the effort, then anyone can, really. Well, that's a surprise. Which bit? That I successfully navigated a route somewhere, or the thing with Melissa? No, I'm not sure what you asked, but all the same, come back. Oh god, crabs. Oh, a blood blade. That probably won't be useful for our purposes, but neat to have. Is the crab still after me? No, I think I'm good now. Oh, it's one of you. I'll leave you to it. Oh, and one of you. It's a weird eclectic mix of enemies in this area. You're from Liurnia, and you're normally from Limgrave. Ow. And this is where that cave was, so we might as well unplug that while we're here. I'm aware there is a troll behind me, but you know. Anytime you like. Ooh. Yeah, well, you can't get in here. Explosive stone clump. Oh, I actually have to go down here to get to the site of Grace. She still being there was the surprise. Yeah, it was, considering like I say, I'm pretty sure I checked and she was gone, but oh well. Gold Mask and Corin are definitely gone. I mean, they're not even showing up on the map. So I'm certain of those. And as we've seen every time we've gone back to the round table, Gideon is definitely gone. Wow, you actually waited for me. You are a bit blind though. What does he even think he's carrying at that point? The chain's not attached or anything. Right, alley up. Not really worth it. Okay, many people died here, seemingly, which is a worrying sign. Does that mean an ambush? Or just a bush? Ambush? Okay, am I going to get a title drop? Where the fuck is this place? What is it? Castle Shitty Moat? Castle Piss River. Hang on a fucking minute, it's not Castle fucking Fingers, is it? Oh no, they're poo slugs. Oh, that's much better. I thought there was a set of 4 fingers waiting to pop out of the ground. No, it's revolting poo slugs. Oh, I'm much more used to dealing with them. But fingers, no, they're disgusting. Because I can't think of where this might be, or, you know, an area like this described by any sort of NPCs or anything. But all the most fun enemies are here, clearly. We're kind of fast tracking around here, but you know, I'll scour the nooks and crannies when I can. The Shaded Castle. That's a very kind way to describe it. Shaded. I guess it's shaded. I would have called it shitted personally, but either or. Oh, I could probably jump that. Nice. Get fucked, froggos. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're a man with a very big cloak. Interesting. What are you about then? You're just a zombie. It's a kind of like a wolfskin cloak, like Blade wears. Don't know if there's any relevance to that connection or not, but... You alright, mate? Well, oh, you're one of those, are you? You're a fucking perfume boy. You prick. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Maybe let's switch to something else. What aren't they gonna like? I don't really know. We could go for some massive clobber. Now, I know we've only put 1 point into strength, but you know, mind over matter. Maybe it was abandoned long before the game even started. These series do like to do that a lot, to be fair. Most of the game seems set like after most of the major events have happened and you're sort of in the aftermath. And they like to go pretty far back in terms of ancient things. Like, you'll start in the aftermath and they'll say like, all this shit happened 3 centuries ago to start, and then you'll find something that's from 1,000 years ago, and then you'll like open a trapdoor and go beneath that and find something that's so old they have no record of it. FromSoft like doing shit like that. So what's this called? Shaded Castle Ramparts. Well, that... accurate, but it doesn't tell me very much. Might be wise to chuck on a immunity based thing for if we're going to be trudging him out in the shit. Yeah, probably a good idea. Do I have anything that boosts immunity? Yes, well let's do that too. Why the fuck not? That's a real shit one because it's only temporary, and yet you have to really make the most of it. You have to wait for that bar to go down. But oh well. No, I could have sworn it looked like there was something in there. Never mind. We don't really have the time. Right, so it's you guys. I think these are Leonite types. Actually, no, I think we saw some of these in the capital dungeons and stuff, so who knows. The sword's fucking doing the job though. I mean, as I say, this, outside of our battle axe, this is the highest raw damage of any weapon we have. The only reason I default to the battle axe a lot is because this is a chonker that takes a second to swing around, so you've got to be on point with your aim and your timing, really. Then again, when you can kill 3 things in one swing, You don't necessarily need that much accuracy. Well, from Volcano Manor to Pooh Castle. Oh, great. Like you guys weren't shit enough. No, get the fuck out of that. Not doing this, not doing that. Nope. Take your toxic blight gas and shove it up your ass. Who's throwing fucking firebombs? Someone is. Are you? Oh, you're trapped in there. Weird place to live. Arguably a weirder place to die, but there we are. Ah, see, if this goop is going to start impeding my movement, then we really are going to have trouble. No, fuck. Okay, there's not really anything here, so let's just pick the flowers and move on. Heep. Oh, damn it. Damn you, game. Ah, I need fucking ambush. You entice me with your items, and then they turn out to be not really all that great. Or they're great, but faith-based. Yeah, immunity isn't covering the death blight. I think that's vitality that maybe does that. So our bar for that is not going to be any easier on us. And also it's an instant kill, so obviously avoid that more than avoid the poison. Okay, again, probably some nooks and crannies about, but let's just ascend. Yeah, I can already see an item by those slugs. Be wary of left. Oh yeah. Fair play message. Not left from when you read the message really, but still. See, if you'd put it before that one, that's a more immediate kind of ambush. Wow, I can't one-shot those guys. I suppose zombies are meant to be durable, they don't have much else going for them. So whose gaff was this then? That's just disgusting. Who was the lord of all that is poison and pooey? Sorry, shade. Who is the Shade King? King of throwing shade. Yeah, I can see why you named it that, because the King of throwing shit really doesn't sound as good, doesn't it? Oh. Hello. Oh. A Clean Rock Knight. What are you doing here? Trying to kill me? Why break the habit of a lifetime? Thankfully I've gotten a little better at dealing with these fuckers. Mainly because the place that I farm for runes is full of them. Hope nobody watching has seen that particular Doctor Who episode and they might be getting PTSD. Valkyrie's prosthesis. Okay, what does that come under? Like, is it an arm? Like an arm I can wear? I guess that's where I should... But we don't really have armour, do we? We just have... Oh no, we do. Well, we have gloves. I guess that might be it. New. probably a key item then. That's not it, you fool. Yeah. Golden prosthesis once used by the one-armed Valkyrie. A masterwork of craftsmanship. With practice and skill it can be used as proficiently as a real arm. When Malay Marai, Lord of the Shaded Castle... Oh, okay, so that's who he is. That literally not seen that name, or figuratively not seen that name before in this game until now. Embraced this prosthesis, he claimed to feel the presence of his personal goddess. Okay. It's not an actual thing I can use though, it's just a... Well, at least we got a name for the place now. Malay Marai. No relation to Mariah Carey, I'm sure. Oh, sorry, sniffing into the microphone, but I don't normally sneeze on stream. Right, okay. Well, it's not a huge place, so I'm guessing the main action has got to be taking place in there. But we're in a no horse zone, so we've got to make it the long way there. How come he's allowed a horse? He works here. Presumably. Oh god, and I'm stuck in the goo. This makes it particularly difficult. I guess that temporary immunity we had is gone. Because that time the bar did not last long at all. I hope they don't send you on any stealth missions. It's alright, I understand, since I can have pretty bad allergies as well. Yeah, it's shit when something as common as flowers gets you. Like, it's mainly like hay fever for me. Which, in the grand scheme of things, compared to, you know, people who are allergic to nuts or water or air, I don't know if that's a real thing. But anyway, there's some rough allergies to have out there. So, also compared to when I was a teenager, my hay fever's got way better. I have a friend who just has it really, really rough. Like, he ran through a field of crops or flowers or something at one point as a child, and basically came out with his eyes so swollen up that he was blind. So I hope he doesn't mind me telling that story on the stream. It's not like I said his name or anything, so yeah, no, Dave will probably be fine with that. See, I was smart there because I got to have the joke of no, I wasn't smart there. I tried to have the joke of accidentally saying his name, but then also changing his name so I don't actually say his name. But honestly, I think I took too long to do it and dying in the middle of it. I think both me and the joke died, but you can maybe see what I was going for. No, I didn't say Mitch's real name, so it's fine. But maybe that time I actually did say his real name. You'll never know, because now I've planted the seed of doubt. Am I doing a double bluff, or am I doing a double bluff? The Shaded Castle. Everything's a mystery. Well, no, everything's not a mystery. Everything's just shit, isn't it? Okay, maybe that's more accurate. Oh, that guy's in a tree. How the fuck am I meant to get that? Oh no, he's on a cliff bit. Hello. Don't do that. That's going to really bother me. Right, I'm not actually sure where I was now when I copped it. Poor guy, that sounds horrible. It really does. I can't personally imagine it. But to be fair, I think he's doing better now. I mean, if you get it that bad, like from a young age, you know, you learn what you have to do to live with it, and basically, I think it involves just constantly having a stock of, maybe even having stocks and shares in Benadryl, and, you know, always having a shit ton of that on hand. Wow, a bunch of poisonous zombies and poo slugs. I'm not gonna bother. Fuck, that didn't go to plan. But they're both slow moving and future. Oh, what a lovely painting in the middle of all this. Oh. Champion song painting. Yeah, and if I can go stand where that is, something may or may not happen. I haven't managed to do any of the whatever the gimmicks are with those paintings, but you know. Considering I can't even find my way in terms of like the main plot progression, I think I'm really sort of doing everyone a favour by not trying those on stream. Now. That's it, I went through all of this. I might as well reset here, to be honest. Right, just checking the timing we were at. Should have done this before I dropped down, but I was going to do another one of these. Boosts immunity, robustness, and focus. Well, we don't actually need the other two, but all right, fine. I won't do fucking anything ever then. Fine, Dad, Mum, Dad. You only needed to decide on one there for the joke to work. I mean, luckily I've actually got a bunch of poison. Will you fuck off? Nothing more annoying than people just twatting you in the back. Anyway, I was saying I've got a whole bunch of the poison cures, so in theory I could just keep chugging them, but... Oh, beast blood, that thing we just sold a bunch of because it was nigh on useless to us. Okay, well now we've cleared out this area as well, so... At least as far as my eye can see. Yeah, I guess it is in a bit of a valley. I guess it probably is shaded a lot of the time. It's not going to be my main takeaway from the place, but I can't shit on you too hard for it, I suppose. You're already doing a good enough job of that yourself. But gotta have one joke that hits per stream. You know, I'm not going to bother with this guy, I think, because it's a lost cause. If he wants to fight me, he can come up here. Do it on my turf. Or you could just not bother. Why is the poison still going up? I'm out of the poison. Whoa, fuck me. That's a cheap move. But somewhat impressive just in terms of horse air time. Oh, that's handy. I'll gladly take that. Likely aristocrat. I suppose so, yeah. But Shaded Castle Inner Gate. That sounds closer to the centre. One would think, one would hope. A single mangy dog. Okay. And a ghost man. What do you have to say? It always takes them a minute. House Marai is ruined. The toilet's backed up. Everything's gone to shit on several levels. Just desserts for falling for that severed harpy. No surprise that guilty cretin took the castle and our storied sword. Say that again? Yeah, severed harpy. No surprise that guilty cretin took the castle and our storied sword. Severed harpy. I'm pretty sure they're talking about Melania, because I think in all the promotional stuff she had a prosthetic arm. And I think they've also referred to her... Well, their armour looks very Valkyrie-esque. Also, it was a clean rot knight protecting the prosthetic arm. But did she also steal a sword from here? Curious. Okay, regular guys-ish. You have a lot of statues in this place. Ah, one of you. My favourite people. Don't start that shit. Oh, bloody hell. It was me in the library with the greatsword. Oh, hello. I'll be with you in a minute. Oh, not really all that fussed about the perfume and stuff, but who knows, if we collect enough of them, maybe one of them will be useful. Poison spray mist, blood boil aromatic. Those sound more useful than the ones we've had. Release poison mist from the mouth. Always from the mouth. Acid mist from the mouth. Blood boil. Use FP to enter a temporary state of fervor. Raising maximum attack power and stamina while also increasing damage received. Even upon the battlefield, do you fear being wounded? Take a good look. Your limbs are frozen stiff. Okay, so sort of not power within, but that's what it reminded me of immediately. A kind of glass cannon, sort of a concoction. Interesting. Still, a lot of those seem more PvP based. Poison one, you know, useful enough, I guess, but... Whoops, fucking kicked the candle. Go to the Volcano Manor, they got loads. Oh, I guess you got impatient. Doesn't seem very Valkyrie-like. Or maybe it does actually, I don't really know what they say about Valkyries and patience. Just thinking about the swings there. Yeah, it's very lucky that that fourth one stays on the same arm. Because I was doing that, and then the third, the fourth one, if it had been with the other arm, would have probably clanged off that statue. The positioning and the animations were in my favour that day. Or it's possible it would have clipped right through it and just been fine, but you know. You have to pretend these things matter, even if they don't. Whoa, you sneaky son of a bitch. You totally actually got me there. Motherfucker. Oh, goddamn. Been a while since one of those. I was just about to say, what is it with these people and the frankly ludicrous amount of statues at this point? I feel like you can't possibly have had all these commissioned, but then they don't really look like petrified people either. Like, this isn't a place anymore, this is a warehouse. This is an Amazon warehouse for statues of that guy, girl, these people. Oh good, just what I wanted, to fight fucking dogs with you pricks in the way. Ooh, that worked really well. If only I could pretend I did it on purpose. An expertly timed dodge. Luck be a massive sword tonight. Yeah, who the fuck are these people then? They must be pretty important. The ladies of the manor? Maybe. Okay, I'm getting a bit of whiplash in terms of progress. Is going down really progress again? No, this seems more likely. Ascension, that's always a good thing. It's not always a good thing. And there's a boss door. Right. Time for strong foe. Oh, really? First off, turn back and then seek a ladder. This guy might have a point. That ladder we saw. That might be one that I kick down and then there's a shortcut. Which, if I went up there, fought the boss and died, and didn't have this shortcut available, I would be kicking myself. Yes, exactly. And I'm not quite sure where that leads from, but we can sort of get there from, yeah, that main area. I think the site of grace is over there somewhere. Yes, I will absolutely, that's an excellent message. Genuinely helpful hint. Thank you, kind person, for that note. Absolutely. That's the kind of stuff that really excels in this game, where it's like, that's just super handy. That absolutely deserves 261 appraisals. Oh, you're here. Very suddenly after what happened in Volcano Manor.
You again. A shame you had to see me like this. I had a bit of a slip up, that's all. I should have stuck to what I know best. No matter. I know I can trust you. Gullible, yes, but a good soul. Make certain that Tanith gets this.
Dancers castanets.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just makes me sick to see her all bent out of shape.
You keep saying she's out of her mind. She didn't seem that.
On your high horse where you belong.
Didn't seem that out of it. Are you gonna die, or did you just get your shit kicked in?
You're able then I can rest easy, my friend.
He sounds like he got his butt handed to him. He does. It's the rare moment where he's not got a fucking smart aleck line up his sleeve, rather. It's cheap. Oh dear. Clearly I never have a smart aleck line. Oh, and I think he has actually just died there. I would be a bit more sympathetic, but it's Patches, and if you've played any of these games, you know what Patches is about. To be fair, he doesn't normally come unscuppered like this. He's normally smart enough that he... you know what, I'm not ruling out the possibility that he's faking his death, actually. Because we didn't hear the death noise, and he hasn't evaporated into shiny mist. You can't trust Patches, even in death. Maybe he's just trying to motivate me for vengeance against this boss. But he didn't realise how much I actually don't like him. I think he might have died. Rip our friend, in quotation marks. Yeah, it's a little bit sad, but I mean, it would be sadder if it was almost anyone else. Anywho. Let's see if we too get our shit kicked in. Do we have any rune arcs? No, we don't. Okay, well, can't test that out. Hello. Element of the Briar. This game always does this. So it's not Malays or whatever of the Lord Manor. You think it's going to be that person, and then it's some other guy who you've just never heard of. You'll go through an entire section hearing about Randolph the Bloodthirsty, and then when you get there, you're fighting fucking Alyssa the Bewitched, you know? Okay, you're like one of the ball-bearing sort of apparitions that usually appears in a merchant's shack. Interesting. Do I have time to call in my buddies? Yes and no. Also, they got immediately clobbered. Good, that gives me time to do this. And this. Ladies and gentlemen, I've found the win button. I didn't consider that until I was right about to fire it, but since we changed our wondrous mixed physics, so that instead of the shield, it gives us, well, it negates all FP consumption for a short amount of time, which means combined with this spell, means I can just keep firing that and I won't run out of FP, and as long as they're distracted, I can just do ungodly amounts of damage to them from afar forever, or for as long as it would probably take to kill them. We found our new winning strategy. That might even be broken, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to use it. I'm very happy with that discovery. But who the fuck Elmer Fudd was there? I don't know. Elmer Fudd of the Briar. Castellan's Hall. Okay. And as suspected, though, at least I was right about that. They were talking about Melania. They seem to have held her in high esteem. Yeah, and it seems a sort of clean rot knights moved in here. Considering their name and purpose to sort of, you know, clean up, everywhere they go is the most grotty, shitty, poisonous place. They couldn't be more ironically named. Whoops. No? Okay, so maybe that's it for that then. Wonder if Patches will be gone mysteriously now. Gone indeed, but no loot dropped, no death sound, no body. They haven't finished their job yet, that's why it's so dingy. Right, they're clean rot knights, ideally. Also, bloody hell, this is a hell of a place to end up, isn't it? Lucky they weren't sort of facing me as I came down there. Oh no, I didn't actually want to go back up. No, fuck. And back down. Oh, no, one of them's still about. There you are, Pooch. Damn it. Couldn't leave without your pound of flesh, could you? Right, and then this is, somewhere. Pretty sure that's everything, like that's the peak of the tower, I think. As I say, looking down on it from above, it's not the hugest area, so... I'm sure there's one or two spots I've missed, but yeah, I think we'll call it there. Yeah. Really a... Oh, hello. Go away. No, I'm climbing here. Both of you. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, really a paltry amount of runes for a boss fight there. Like, in fact, that was kind of a not a regular enemy, but you know, it wasn't a unique boss fight. Oh, stop it. If I died to one of you pricks now, it'll be really embarrassing. I'm gonna... I fucking knew it. Self-fulfilling prophecy. And I died like in the exact same place I died last time. Any credit I get for killing a boss with some efficiency is immediately undone when the jobber outside gets me. Just as the little princess says, 2 bosses, both first time, 1 stream, good day. It was a good day. I almost left with some dignity and credibility there, but 'twas not to be, 'twas ever thus. Well, that's a good 2 areas cleared out. We sort of did, maybe not half of Volcano Manor, but a fair bit of it, and polished that off, or at least as most as I think we can do for now. Oh, damn it. You weren't supposed to notice me. Oh, fuck this. No, I'll tell you what, you lot stay on the lift, and I'll just go. That seems like a good strategy. You've won a trip to the roof. Enjoy your stay. Ooh. At least let me get out of here this time. Guess we need to hit those guys from far away by using spells and cheesing it. You make a solid point. I'm not going to go full hyper beam on them because I think that the time to use it wouldn't be worth it. I think just a volley of that will probably do the trick. Oh, and I got their shitty clothes. Joy upon joy. Depraved perfumer. It's a weird thing to be, but whatever. Oh, and a perfume bottle. I'm so grateful. Oh, damn it, because I can see another item there, so... Damn my penchant for shiny things. Patches was right all along. I am too gullible. Oh, it was almost worth it though. Boop. If you guys could stop puking for a second. Oh, okay. Your horse is doing weird things with the environment. I'm calling the police. Hang on, that's not a chest, is it, over there? No, I think it's a bit of roof. Okay, good. Yes, understandably, I'm not in a place where I can fast travel out. Got to get to not necessarily higher ground, but safer ground. Which is probably going to be up this ladder again. The perfume bottlers. Don't hit me while I'm reading. Oi! Stop firing golden guff up my bum. Right. You think that's the first time I've ever said that, but it's not. Anyway, moving on. Oh, another shortcut. Glory be. The perfume bottle is for our maidens. We are a kind and generous man. Is that still a thing in these days? I mean, I'm really exposing my lack of dating here, but I mean, if you've watched these streams regularly, that won't be a surprise to you. Like, getting women perfume, is that still a thing? I feel like that's a thing you maybe do for your mum or your aunt, but like, I guess if it's something she mentions she likes, it's... Yeah, I don't know. I'm really just thinking out loud here, so just ignore this bollocks. This is the kind of unfiltered shit that goes through my head sometimes. I want out. Considering I got in here via the horse, it does concern me a little bit as to how I'm going to get out. Ah, fucking hell. Couldn't just let me have that, could you? Oh, whoa! Forgot about you chaps. Oh, bloody hell. I thought that'd do him, finish him off there. Oh, and he's healing the prick. He keeps healing the prick. Stop healing your prick. See a doctor. Right. Can we finally GTFO? I think so. We might actually just have to fast travel out. I kind of wanted to explore the sort of outskirts of it, but I might have to do that some other time. Okay, well, we polished that off, which is neat. Are you? Okay, no, that's it. Corin and Goldmask are over there. Sorry, just slightly losing my mind and doubting myself again for a second there. I guess we should go back and give this to Tanith, although it's no longer saying she's there, which is a bit of a concern. But yes, a little princess who's going to be more of an authority on this subject than me says, depends on the woman, highly individualistic. Makes sense. If she loves perfume and you get her one she likes, that's like 1,000 points in your favour. Yeah, it's really just going to be down to if they're into that stuff, which is going to be down to the individual person. If you constantly tell her she stinks and then you buy her perfume, it's probably not going to go down as well. Probably going to be seen as a little patronising. Bit of a dick move. But no, she says she loves the scent of, you know, I don't know, rotten grapes in the morning, and you get her a, you know, mouldy grappe by Benicio del Fragrance, then, you know, she'll be all over that. You might regret it though if it is that particular fragrance, but anyway. If you do that, that's how you end up buried 6 feet under. Oh, lol. Yes, that's sometimes the wrong gift could be worse than no gift at all. But, there's a fine art to doing good gifts. No one's ever told me I've particularly fucked it up. But then maybe I just have polite company. Wait, does patches show up on the map? Ah, yes, that's what I meant to check. His body was gone, and he doesn't show up where we last saw him. Whether... I'm thinking about where he first was. He's not going to possibly have gone back there, is he? No, I think if we run into him again, it'll be somewhere we're not expecting. Shabriri's still there. Not seeing any new turn-ups there. Or turnips. But, right, okay, yeah. Tanith and her bodyguard are in fact gone, so I'm not sure if I can find her to give this thing from patches. In fact, we should look at that. What was it? Fucking castanets or something? Seems a bit of a weird gift. Probably wasn't that then. Oh no, it was castanets. Okay, yeah. Why the fuck not? Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about perfume. Get a woman some castanets. She'll go clappers for it. That's not a saying. That's not a thing people can go for. That doesn't work. Castanets used by dancers from foreign lands, received from patches. The passionate dance comprises no seductiveness, but merely a dignified beauty. Okay, so a strictly non-sensual castanet dance. That's fine. Can you make castanets sexy? I feel like in flamenco and stuff, if you've got the whole vibe of that going on, maybe you can. Maracas, on the other hand, you might struggle with. There's, I can say from personal experience, you're going to struggle to make maracas sexy. Tonic of forgetfulness. Jesus Christ, keep that away from me. I feel like someone's been lacing my tap water with that for like the past 20 years. And what does that come under? Is it all key items today? I think it is. Tonic in a small brass vial. Banishes distress and bitter memories. Oh, a good kind of forgetfulness. A gift bestowed by Rykard, sworn to blasphemy, to Lady Tanith, who unfortunately had no use for it and had never had a bad day in her life, apparently. My lord, there could be no greater distress than to forget you. Oh no, that's a compliment. Really? Did she say that even after the snake thing? I feel like maybe you'd want to forget that, especially if you were there for it. Well, maybe that's why she lost her mind. Maybe, what, as in she had distressing memories, but then if she had this, why wouldn't she take it? Maybe just because Rykard gave it to her? Or are you saying the castanets drove her mad? That's entirely plausible. If, as I say, if you're not going to go the full flamenco with it and you're just clapping castanets in someone's ear, that might drive them mad. Wow, that's some deep love right there. Yeah, I guess so. And as I say, I don't know if it was... Oh, fuck, even Banal's gone. And he left... I don't think that was his sword. He had a massive club thing. Sword of Banal. Learn skills from the sword of... But how does that work? Oh, and he has one new one. Ash of War Eruption. Grants fire affinity, eruption, skill of the knights who serve at Volcano Manor, slam armament into the ground, spawning roiling lava which spouts up upon release. usable on large and colossal swords, axes and hammers. Oh, there's also that. Assassin's Gambit. Occult. Masks the user's presence at the cost of a self-inflicted wound. Grants near invisibility and silences footsteps. Usable on small and medium straight swords and thrusting swords. That seems very PvP. But maybe stealth seems a bit better in this game, so maybe it does work outside of PvE as well. But this is the one I'm really pleased about, because finally we have like a fire, the closest we're going to get to a fire spell or ability. And yeah, if having it as an Ash of War is the only way we can get it, because everything else is going to be fucking faith-based, then sure, I'll take that. Also, being tutored by a sword, I suppose, is not all that weird when we've, you know, been getting clothing from a corpse. So, stranger things have happened. But yeah, I am certainly curious as to where Tanith is gone, if we'll see any more of her, and just how long her love lasted for, like pre-snake or post-snake, because it's you know, you're really in there deep if it's post-snake. Right, we'll probably wrap up there. I am just going to go back to this. I don't think there will be anything here, but just on the off chance, and then we shall wrap up the old stream, because well, as usual, the shut-in windows and everything here is fucking causing me to sweat buckets. What the fuck did he do? Wow, okay. Yeah, he's coming back then. He's coming back right where we left him. Oh, well, bloody hell, I'm really glad I checked this place. I genuinely didn't know this was a... I didn't think there would be anything here. What is going on? Oh, and that's where Tanith is. Well, that answers our question. It was post-snake. That is fucking gross. Oh god, you can even see a bit of eye coming through there. Oh, the face is still on. Oh, why is the face still on? You know, I've had Monty for about 4 years now, and I'm not afraid to say I do love the little bugger. But if he looked like this, I think I would struggle. I really do. Sure, let's talk. Who am I talking to out of the two of you? This is so weird. Like, we've got a half-eaten man snake god thing and a woman crying over it, and the option to give her some castanets. What? Just take that out of context and make someone's mind implode.
What is it?
Castan...
I have no need of that. I must continue devouring my beloved lord.
What? Oh god, it's even worse. You're eating him. What the fuck's wrong with you? The fuck are you doing? You can't be... What? Don't eat that. You're meant to wash your hands before and after handling a snake. You can get salmonella and all kinds of stuff. You can also give the snake stuff, like it's for both their protection. Oh, that's fucking revolting. Behold, pathetic sort. Yeah, kinda. Horse. I mean, it's a bit hard to tell at this point, but if you're seeing this bit, you did the first bit, so... If you went through all that and thought horse, you can't have been looking. Attacking ahead and then likely knight. It's funny you should say that. I was just thinking, what is going to happen if I attack one or both of these things? I did not see that coming. Me neither. This is either going to trigger another boss fight and another fucking 10 to 20 minutes of the stream, or maybe nothing's going to happen. Also, now I do feel a bit sad for Patches, because he seemed a bit genuine in how he felt about Tanith, and she did not vibe with his castanets at all. Should have got a perfume, mate. I don't. Or no, maybe a snake sandwich. I don't know.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Allow me some time. Our Lord's carcass is vast and not easily consumed. Dear Rykard, please find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together.
You're fucking crazy. What? And here I was saying earlier, oh, Tanith doesn't seem that crazy. I don't know what he's talking. No, Patches.
Rykard, I wish one day.
Yeah, Patches, you were totally right. I take it all back. She's off her fucking rocker. Right, let's see if this mercy kill's possible.
My lord, Rykard.
Invaded by Tanith's Knight. Oh shit, the bodyguard. Oh fuck. I didn't think about that. Oh god. At least I got a bit more room than in the study. Also, bit of a shit job as a bodyguard, didn't you, mate? You're a bit late. Kind of fleeing after the horses bolted, or whatever that saying is. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Stream's gonna last a little bit longer, people. Ugh! Sorry, I got stuck on the scenery there. I was checking the chat. Damn, the heft of this boy. He can make bones crack just by walking him. Yeah, get out of this, fucker. That's brilliant. Told you, absolute win button. That is cheap as hell, but I love it. And what was that we got? I'm pretty sure it's an incantation, or maybe an ash. No, of course it is. Creates throat pouch to spew fire while walking. Yeah, I'm alright without this one as well, to be honest. This is a manifestation of the Erd Tree's primal vital energies. An aspect of the primordial crucible where all life was once blended together, but mainly that of a bullfrog that had eaten a lot of chili sauce. Okay, well, this has been a weird little end. I wonder, have I... Where the fuck is he? I'm lost now. Have I stopped the immortalness? He's still twingling about. Is he going to come back to life now that I've done that? Please don't touch me with your things. Consort's mask. Consort's robes. Consort's trousers. Consort's eye watch. It's not an eye watch, it's an Apple Watch, isn't it? No, clearly I've exposed myself as not someone with either of those products. Mask worn by Tanith, Lady of the Volcano Manor, in the image of a foreign queen, increases dexterity. Okay, fine. Long ago, when Rykard first set eyes on Tanith, she was working as a dancer in a foreign land. Soon he made her his consort. She was the only human to remain by his side when he became the freaky serpent of blasphemy. In that moment, Tanith was truly charmed by him. Oh, okay. So she was in there from the start, but she weren't really, like, turned on until, like, the snake business happened, and she was like, wow, this has fucking awakened something in me. lucky for him, I guess. Like, I think most people wouldn't. Also, so yeah, she was a dancer, probably, who used castanets and such. How Patches knew that is still a mystery. Did he know her in a past life? Doesn't seem like she would let him be in her employ if that were the case, but maybe he blackmailed her into it. Who knows? And that's the same. And that's the perfumer one. The embroidery on the apron is itself a curse upon the herb tree. Okay. These heresy-inclined perfumers imbibe their own spices to alter body and mind. Their slow descent into self-destruction is what earned them their name. So perfumers, kind of synonymous with junkies in this, but violent junkies with cloaks. Can I talk to you? I can't even hit you. Well, I'm still no clearer as to whether we'll see you again in some form, but maybe we've halted the process. What a fucking disturbing image to leave it on, and yet that's what I'm going to do. Patches had a crush on her and was from her land? Yeah, he could have been from the same place. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, interesting bit of lore there, and lore that I can actually sort of piece together and understand, which is a rarity, so I appreciate that. But yes, we will wrap it up there. Cheers for watching all. We'll take one last look at the Monty Cam. Still fucking asleep. Fair enough. He lives a life of luxury, he does. Cheers for watching. See you for something maybe less terrifying next time.